What is going on, everybody? I just want to share with you my thoughts on the next codexes being released for Warhammer 40k. Games Workshop has shown us quite a few upcoming products. These include Chaos Renegades Knights, which we already know that their book exists. It's already been printed and previewed. This will be coming out any week now, who knows. But the next ones after that, I am basing this off a logical, I guess, thought that they don't want to let their products exist outside of codexes for their game. So, that being said, the Primaris Space Marines will be getting a book very soon. This is to include all of the Shadow War or Shadow Spear units and also the new Primaris tank that they previewed. But I believe that this hasn't come out as quick as the Chaos Space Marine one because there's still more units to be shown, whether that be new characters like that new Iron Hands, I don't know if he's Iron Hands, Iron Warriors, Servo Man, Tech Marine, or the, possibly Primarisification of maybe some old favorites, or just maybe like a speeder. I still think the Phobos guys are going to get a buggy or a speeder type vehicle, some kind of scout type vehicle with a scout move, or perhaps. That brings me to the next one, my personal favorite, Adeptus Mechanicus. They are getting a new kit, potentially more than one, we don't know yet, but this is going to bring the new transport, which is going to be awesome. Hopefully the rules are good. Also a tank version, and we still don't know if that tank version has transport capacity. It's possible that this could be like a Wave Serpent Falcon situation, where when you get a little bit more guns, you get a little less capacity, but you do still transport. That would be super cool, even though the kits build different ways, which is super inventive the way they're doing that. And I think they look amazing. I'm hoping I can get away with like 2 or 4 and not 6 or more, like 3 of each builds. But we'll see how that turns out. And also the little special character man from Kill Team. There's a little AdMech special character that came out in Kill Team. He has a pretty unique little ability where he can give some extra range on units, which is pretty powerful considering the big counter to the Castellan robots is standing outside of 36 inches. And with that character, it bumps it up to 42 inches, which is almost the entire board. So he's a cool character. And also, there is the possibility of more coming, right? They haven't teased the book yet. They've only teased one new vehicle. So that doesn't mean there's not another new unit, or perhaps, I believe there's a possibility of a Scutari melee HQ, some kind of interceptor guy, or a guy that can ride in the transport with the Electro Priest or the Rust Stalkers and fight, so some kind of combat buffing HQ unit, very possible on the way. And super near release that I believe is coming ASAP is the Demon Codex. They have currently like 10 or 12 demon units that are not in the codex. And even though they're putting the rules in the box, this is not how GW likes to handle their game. And of course, the players don't prefer this either. It's nice to get the rules so you can use them when you buy the models. But what you really want is everything in your book. Now, it could be wait until chapter approved and put it in there, but I don't believe that is the case. We got a ton of Slanesh units, and there are a little bit of rules tweaks for some of the Khorne units from Wrath and Rapture that will be needed to be included in the new codex. So that also gives some leeway for possible changes for other existing units. Based on the Chaos Space Marine Codex, I do not think those changes are really coming. It seems like they want to add in the new stuff, but they're not really going back so much on the old stuff to rewrite the rules. And that's unfortunate. But I'm hoping that's not the case for the Primaris Space Marines, because they probably could use a little bit more of a rules rewrite. There's I mean, I don't know if they're clear winners, but it seems like Ultramarines are kind of the only ones being played. And it'd be nice if maybe the White Scars or, uh, Iron War Hands, or I don't even know what they're called. I've never seen them. Black Templar. Some of them could probably use a bit of a rewrite or rework. Maybe they're just their stratagem. That goes for the Admech too. Their book was like, I think, third maybe that came out. Some of their stratagems are very bad compared to the new Codex's stratagems. Just miserably bad. Like, especially some of the specific Forge World ones, they're completely worthless. So it'd be cool to see some of those get a rewrite, a rework, something a little more valuable. Maybe some stratagems to go with the new vehicles, possible new units. Things like that would be awesome. And so another interesting thing, we know the Knight Codex, they've already shown the art, they've shown it in a case, I believe, at Warhammer Fest, and they've shown new models. An interesting thing on that is them getting their own codex, I believe, is they're not going to mirror the Imperial Knights. Like, or do you think they're still going to have the same guns, and then they just look more chaos, or do you think they're getting new weapons? Like different weapons instead of the Thunder Strike Gauntlet, maybe they get the Lightning Claw Gauntlet or whatever, right? With slightly different rules. They're definitely getting new stratagems, and Chaos is in such a good spot right now. So adding super powerful new Chaos Knights is only going to get better. And I think I might want to do a video on the Chaos Knights, so we won't get too much into that here. What are your opinions on upcoming codexes for Warhammer 40k? Sisters of Battle, I'm thinking, from what I've heard, is November. I cannot remember where I heard that from, but I feel like that's been stuck in my head for a long time, that Sisters of Battle are coming in November, and that will put them out before Christmas, around Black Friday, and just a lot of shopping during that time, so massive sales, and, just all around good times. So I'm thinking the rest of the year, we got Primaire Space Marine Codex, Chaos Knight Codex, Adeptus Mechanicus Codex, Demon Codex, and Sisters of Battle Codex for Warhammer 40k. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and talk to you soon.